Welcome to the Nomad Newsroom Podcast, the podcast for nomads, hosted by a British duo with an average sense of humor. It's Julian, Nevin, and Joe Wood.
I love podcasts. Can we start the show now?
All right, okay, welcome to the Nomad Newsroom, episode 6.
Can we make like a figure with our hands somehow, like Nomad Newsroom, you know? Like,
yeah, dude, we should figure
like
that out.
gang
Oh,
sign,
mate.
like.
Yeah, we need
You'll
to work
figure it
that
out, yeah,
man, we look like retards right now. Damn, we should have figured that before we went in. Like, we look like
I can't believe I just had that genius idea.
Yeah, mate. This is like a couple of retards there, mate. So welcome to episode 6. This one is a little bit different because we figured that over the last 5 episodes now, we've had a topic, we've been talking about stuff. But this time we kind of wanted to talk about us a little bit, so you can get to know us a little bit more and just chat a little bit of shit.
Yeah, basically. And also, we haven't recorded a session for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
Because I've been away to Singapore, and you've been busy lifing,
Just life.
adulting, doing all that kind of stuff.
Lifing.
So, it's taken me about half an hour just to set the kit up, and it's super basic.
I know, then you come out doing this.
Yeah. Look at my strong hand.
Mate, it looked like you just won like a Reader's Digest competition just to be in here, man. It was horrible. I was like, what is he doing? Even I know you don't do that.
You love a bit of Reader's Digest.
I do, mate. Yeah. What a fucking thing that was. Like. Is that still going, you reckon?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google it after.
Yeah, I know. Because remember, it came in that little. It wasn't even a full-size book. Remember, it was just like a small. Came with Avon randomly.
Avon,
like my mum would buy a
Avon.
lipstick, and then Reader's Digest came with it.
I don't remember ever picking it up or opening it.
It didn't make it itself, did it?
Probably.
It didn't make it down there, did
reason
it?
for it.
Yeah, you had Reader's Hobnob or something, didn't you? Wicked. So yeah, anyway, like before we get into this, man, talk about what you were doing. Because I think it's really quite interesting how you have been away for 3 weeks. Obviously, I've been lifing it, whatever, being a father, whatever, and my mum's here now for 6 months. So I've had that kind of things going on, but you specifically have been working. I think it's really quite important to talk about it because it's what we touched on in a previous episode where you can be not as busy 1 month, but then 1 month you're just busy and you're burnt out, man. So maybe just touch on it a little bit to let people know specifically what it can be like, man.
Yeah. So I'm a photographer and videographer. Have been for many, many years. A lot of my work's seasonal. I do international school portraiture. So rather than going in and sitting the kids down and just taking headshots, we do a full
That
photo.
sounds so weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sitting him down giving headshots, bro.
Oh God. So rather than that tickled me.
3 weeks it took him.
Yeah. Rather than sitting them down and
Prepping them.
we do a full photo shoot in about sort of 90 to 120 seconds, so very quick turnaround.
Yeah.
So we do the headshot, mid-length, full length, different poses, arms crossed, hands in pockets, sitting down if they're young enough, laying down. So we get you get a studio, or the parents get a studio finish quality.
Yeah.
With like a nice white background, high key lighting. And that's what I've been doing. So that's very full on because the schools, we shoot about 400 kids a day. So crazy. We do class photos as well, family sittings as well, siblings as well after school, staff headshots. So very, very, very full on. I think in the last couple of weeks I've put in about 130 hours. But the money reflects it.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely dead right now.
Yeah, he's loaded though. You should have seen it. He's actually, it was a bit tall. He's sat on money. He's just sat on a pile of money here.
I've actually strapped cash to the bottom of my shoes. So I
did, when you were bending down doing it, I was like, yo.
So that's what I've been doing, and it is seasonal. I've got a couple more schools in January as well. And It's now looking like it's going to be 4 weeks back to back, not just 2, which is great because financially it pays very well. The kind of stuff I do is very challenging. It's not something that everyone can do or wants to do because it is tough. It's difficult working with kids. You have to keep your energy up and your enthusiasm up, 100% of the time. You can't have any downtime. You've got to try and get smiles. You've got to try and make people laugh and be happy. I should just turn up to work in a clown suit because half the time most of the time, you just like being a clown.
That would match your personality.
Yeah, probably would. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing, and this time of the year for me has always been, for the last few years, the busy season.
Yeah.
And I'm in a back-to-back gig as well now. So I landed on Sunday, straight into another event on Monday, and that's a 7-day gig, plus editing and so on. So
busy. I mean, like for now, not that people can really tell, but this is the evening for us now. Yeah. Normally we would film sort of midday or morning, but this is evening for us. So
I literally, I've come here specifically just to be able to do the podcast. And
then he's effing off. So what a privilege it is to be sat here with this man in a clown suit.
Yeah, need that theme tune.
The banal man. Yeah, we're doing it. That'd be great for this episode. Let's get it on there.
So I've been full on busy season, but I can't complain. I've got financial security. This is that for me when I moved away from the UK. I needed to make it specifically to this month to know that I can have a successful life out in Asia.
Yeah, longevity. Right?
Basically, because I knew from this point that we had more schools that sign up because they'd sign up like a year in advance. It's not just hey, we need someone to come along. It's a huge operation and process. The schools are huge operational businesses. They make millions each year. So there's loads of different protocols and things to go through. But I knew that if I made it to this month, then I know that moving forward financially, I can now stay out in Asia long term.
Yeah.
So
it's great.
I've been hustling.
This is the thing. You're
hustling.
This is what happens when you don't see someone for a while, man. At home, you're knocking on doors like, "Are you okay?" You ask your neighbours, "Have you seen him?"
Yeah.
But out here, it's like, if you don't see him for a few weeks, they're hustling, man. Like that is just how it is here. That's not just you, it's me. It's everyone that you meet out here. If you don't see him for a few weeks, just let him be.
Well, I mean,
let him be.
all my family and friends are aware of it as well. They're when I'm doing schools, they know that that's it. I'm off. I haven't spoken to anyone.
I bet they're probably relieved.
Yeah, probably. I mean, not we speak a lot anyway, but
they're quite him out of the world, man.
He's a little bit busier this time. At least I got a bit longer before I have to sit right.
I don't need to ring him to say good night. I love you. So
send him feet pics.
It's true, mate. But it's good. I'm glad that you've done that, and it's 130 hours over 2 weeks. And again, this is what we were touched on before. Sometimes you're just busy. You are back to back, and if you're not ready for that as a digital nomad, then you need to kind of just look at that a little bit because you've touch on a couple of things. Like someone, I think it was yourself or someone, put a question on my Instagram actually when I said ask me anything. You did. I was like, I know what this is. Fuck's sake. And then my brother, like, he went in like, does mum told you adopted yet?
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, Christ's sake, I should have said it anyway. Serious questions. But when I can't remember what I was going to go on to there, mate, but how are you busy? And I think it was, what advice would you give for a nomad? And I think that the 130 hours and being back to back is one of them, but also understanding the weight of leaving everything behind. I was thinking about what would I honestly say? And I think if you were to leave, you have to understand the weight of leaving everything behind. That's your friends, pets, if you got them, family. You've just got to understand the weight of that because it will weigh on you for a little bit, particularly in your delts, man. You feel it, for a little bit because you're like, have I made the right decision? But if you've got a dream and you want to do it like yourself, man, you got to get to a particular month where you think, I need to get here to know, then that's fine. That's fine. It's absolutely okay to feel like that. Man.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've also got added stress because I'm trying to get CoWorkly off the ground. So this is another thing, if you're trying to focus on a startup and a business, I'm having to still try and make some kind of effort to contribute, to make sure I'm approving co-working spaces, to make sure I'm communicating with the team, having team meetings. We started reaching out to investors, so I had zero energy. And, I was trying to make an effort to at least approach 5 or 6 VCs a night. Just
been busy for you. I mean, I know you've been busy because every time we've been talking or leaving voice notes, you've been on fucking toilet.
That's only my free time. That is my downtime.
No, I was like, when I get a message like he's on toilet.
Honestly, the last few days, I think the only time we've spoken is pretty much when I've been on the toilet.
You leave me a 30-second, a 12-second, and then a 10-second note. I was like, in between those,
because I'm not sure if I'm done. No, there's a bit more.
He's struggling.
He's got a little bit longer.
He's struggling. Yeah, Yeah, I knew it, man. So yeah, it's been class, but it's good to have us back. It's good to be back. Like I said, with me, it's just been life. Nothing really to report, guys. It's on my Instagram if you want to figure it out. But today, I thought what we would do is let's just talk about just some random shit that people might actually just be interested in other than digital nomads. So,
let's do it.
First question. We're going to talk about music. Okay.
Music, right,
so I've got a few questions, right?
Yeah.
Number one, what was your first album you bought? Or single? Mine is so bad.
Go on.
Oh, mine.
Bad is in like awful.
Oh,
go on,
dude.
Go on.
I'm actually.
Was it Aquagirl or whatever it was?
Worse than that. Mine was Bewitched.
Oh my god.
No, dude.
God.
Oh man, I don't know what was going on, but yeah,
were you a bit confused about the old 6 rounds?
I don't know. It's still am now, mate. To be honest, I still like when I'm in a low moment, I just put Bewitched on.
That's why you keep stroking my leg every now and then. Am I interested?
I'm not sure. But yeah, it was Bewitched, and then it was Craig David. Thankfully, he saved me. But yeah, Bewitched, man. You know, hey boy, sitting in a tree. Yeah. Why don't you come down and have some tea? I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm about that life. You know what?
I honestly had no idea you would drop that.
Dude,
I can't believe it.
Mate, I am very surprised I dropped that. But
I mean, it could have been like a Now album or something.
I know it could have been, but look, that's the one thing. I'm honest, guys. I can't lie. So that's what happened to me. And the thing is, I didn't just nod my head to it. I was like Irish dancing around fucking living room thinking I'm a boyo, you know?
Yeah, your mum's told your dad like,
yeah. I think that's why my dad left, to be honest. It's like, I'm not having this.
Yeah.
I'll just pay weekly child support. I'm not having this.
He's the milkmans. Could be the postman. Not sure.
Milkman just coming down drive. Irish chicken in. So yeah, I mean that was my first album / first single. Then it was followed up by Craig David, which to be fair was absolutely boy. I still love him to this day. So what about you? What was yours?
Mate, I'm going to drop it. Mine was the Marshall Mathers LP
mate, that's
by Eminem. It was a limited, it was a special edition. I got it from Woolworths in Epsom. And then I said dad. And then the second one was the Dr. Dre 2001. Yeah, special edition as well.
Chronic, was it?
No, the Chronic was before, because Chronic was before, 2001 was after.
Yeah, fair enough.
That was kind of, I was born in 90, so I was 10, 11 when I started getting into music.
Yeah, same. I was, I wouldn't say I was getting into music, I was jigging around it, but still, So yeah, that was mine, and there yours are so much better. What I will say is about it's horrible, isn't it? Honestly, man, this is going to go down like a lead balloon. This one, if this podcast does not get 1 million views, I just get slayed in it.
Yeah,
I've done something wrong. But what? Because I wanted to go into like the top 3 best hip hop artists in your opinion. I wanted to go that. But before we do that, Eminem, he's not in my top 3, and that probably might be a surprise to some people. I don't really see him as a hip hop artist, honestly. I think he's more of a lyricist, and I can't really relate to too much of his music. But my favourite album of his was actually Infinite. His very, very first one. No one really knows about it. That one is absolute banging.
I agree. His earlier stuff, I think after, what was it, Curtains Closed.
Something like that. Curtain Call.
Encore was okay, but then that for me was like the cut-off point. Really,
it's got a bit silly and I like Shady, I like Eminem, and I like Mark. It's like all 3 different alter egos. But back then, when he was just Marshall, it just I don't know, it felt a bit more real.
It was, he was rapping and speaking his life and his experience.
It meant something. Whereas now, when he's talking about killing people, I'm like, I don't know, man, I can't really relate to that. You know what I mean? I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, so Eminem was pretty good. So top 3 hip hop artists. What are you saying?
Oh man, that
it's
is
difficult.
Tough. That is difficult.
But
I mean,
it's got to be out there, man. They got to get.
For me, the earlier, I think because I grew up listening to it, early days, Eminem for me has to be one.
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls is probably got to be over. Yeah, can't go wrong. Who's next or last? I don't know. Again,
is this in order? One?
No, I think because I listen to many different people. I think again because it was one of my first albums. It has to be Dr. Dre. The Chronic 2001, all that stuff.
All the features on it as well. They were paddy. Snoop was on there too, and yeah, it was really, really good. So you're going to go Eminem, Biggie, and Dre.
Yeah,
that's interesting for Dre because I wouldn't class him as a hip hop. He's like a producer to me. Yeah, but still, he can rap, man. He's like the very followable lyrics, and you can sing along to Dre's music, man. It's all right. It's pretty good. Okay, for me, mine's a bit left field actually, because I could throw a million people up there.
I mean, like, what kind of hip hop are you?
See, so for me, the GOAT of all time, the best artist that I've ever heard, and it will always be, I have a tattoo of the album that my brother used to listen to, is Lupe Fiasco. Undeniable in my opinion. It doesn't come close. I don't care what anyone says. His music is absolutely legendary. Number 2, it's got to be 50.
Oh, mate,
50.
That's a good shout, yeah.
Dude, like, that was the anthem for my childhood, shout, man. Remember when not many men, in the club, remember when that dropped?
Yeah,
Do you ever used to go to nappy nights?
Mate. No.
So, like, back in the day, do you know what a nappy night is? I'm gonna educate a few people.
I can imagine now, but go on.
Yeah.
What a nappy night is.
So a nappy night was, back in the day when you were under 18, there was a local, it was a church that had been done out as a club. And they would, every Wednesday, they would put on an event in the evening for people who were under the age of 18. And it became known as nappy night.
Right, okay.
Or as my brother would call it, a J2O hype night.
Fair enough, yeah.
And that was it. Like, I used to go and obviously when in the club dropped, mate, oh God.
Yeah.
I was practically 50.
I remember it being the hype at school. I remember people coming in with his CD.
Yeah. Like, but that's what they did back then. You know what I mean? Like, you don't do that now.
Yeah, I mean, 50. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Because it's
Who's
not
the last one? Go on.
Well, this is really left field. Like, loads of people, this person gets overlooked all the time. But every single song is a banger. And I guarantee you have busted a groove to these. Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott.
Dude, Missy Elliott was the one.
Yeah.
Like, I had her albums, even now to this day on Spotify, one of the most played. I absolutely love Missy Elliott, man. Not because they're not necessarily the best lyricists, apart from Lupe, in my opinion. I think he's the best and will always be the best. I don't think anyone comes close to him. Jay-Z, maybe.
Another good one,
yeah. Like that's kids actually. So Kieran likes Jay-Z, Eminem, and Snoop. They're her three, which is fine. I get it. I just didn't really listen to Snoop too much. But yeah, Missy Elliott, everything was a banger. Every time, and the music videos. Do you ever remember those?
I remember, yeah, man. I remember watching all the music videos. That was like one of the hype, like MTV, right?
That was it. Or you just wait. But the thing is, you would wait hours in front of that TV waiting for that song to pop on. You know what I mean? Like, kids nowadays, they don't know about that.
Mate, it's changed so much, hasn't it? Like, people don't have the same appreciation for music.
No.
I mean, it's so easy to access on like a global scale anywhere. And, people listen to the lyrics, but it's not like what it was for us back then, you know?
Yeah, it's very different.
We sound very old.
I know, but it is a different era though now, man. Because when there was a young lad I was talking to this is a few years ago, and he didn't even know who Biggie Smalls or Tupac was. Which was a felony. That was straight jail, mate. Honestly, it's horrible. But what you're going to understand, back in the day, people would actually have to go out and buy your CD. So like nowadays, when like you've got Drake and he's streamed and he's been bought like millions upon millions, it's platinum. You got to appreciate people back then that went platinum. People went out of their house to a shop to buy that CD. That's effort, man. They didn't just download it or anything like that. They actually went to go and buy it, man. So I think that's why back then music meant a little bit more, in my opinion, because you were just in tune with it. It meant so much more to people back then, in my opinion, So yeah, they're my top 3. Honourable mentions, Ludacris.
Yeah, you love Luda, do you?
Yeah, Luda, man.
Do you like Doechii? She's quite a new female artist.
Yeah, I don't dislike her, actually. I like her storytelling.
Yeah,
I think it's it's funny. I like funny, like, when it's a little bit...
it's quirky hip-hop, but it does tell a story in a way.
Yes, yeah. I do like that when it's a bit quirky. It's a little bit interesting. I like when it's quite funny. I like Redman and Method Man too, because when they're together, it's really funny. Particularly when you put them into a TV film. Yeah. How High? Yeah. Have you seen that?
How High? That had. Did that have Afro Man in it? Is that the same?
I don't know, man. I don't think it had
Afro Man. Afro Man?
Yeah, of course. There's two zigzag. Yeah, dude, that was another.
What about Cypress Hill? Did you ever listen?
Yeah, I like Cypress Hill as well, man. They were really, really good. I mean, there's so many, but
and the new rap and hip hop just does not compete.
It doesn't. And this is now where we start sounding like our parents.
Yeah,
it's not music.
Yeah.
It's like, well, maybe you're right, but nowadays I don't even understand it half the time. I can't actually hear what they're saying. I have no idea.
I think that's what I liked about old school hip hop and rap. You could actually hear like the journey, the story. Yeah. The emotion, what they were trying to convey. They used music to convey the way they felt and their experiences.
Yeah.
Now, like, honestly, just drill rap. Like, what fuck is that?
What is that, man? And then, like, nowadays, because of that, you've got, like, 13-year-olds wearing balaclavas running around Tesco's. Like, what's going on? You know, and it does influence, I think, music influences in such a big way, man. So, you know, the hip-hop scene for me was huge. R&B as well. I did like R&B.
Man, I'm a big R&B fan.
Yeah. I mean, we play R&B all the time at home for indie. So I think when he gets older,
jam
you know,
too,
it's just nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like slow jam and, you know, it's a bit emotional at times. Let a tear out, no one cares. No, it's fine. Anyway, all of that is better than Bewitched.
Yeah, I have to agree. Having said that, though, I have this cheesy pop playlist that I play at school because it's like, you know, fun. The kids love it. It does have Bewitched in there.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Mate,
yeah, it's
Bewitched.
It's like S Club 7, Bewitched, you know, all the old
Five.
It does have Vibe, yeah.
Yeah,
Backstreet Boys.
Of course, guys, welcome. Yeah,
I do love a good cheesy pop night out, you know.
I'm not against it. I'm really not against it. And to be fair, some of those are actually not bad.
No,
they still bang.
I actually grew into them the older I got.
I agree. I agree. Like now because they don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah.
When you're hearing like Backstreet, you're like, immediately, where's the DJ? Baller.
Yeah.
Let's go. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's wicked, man. So there you go. That's our music taste. Let's just forget about Bewitched and move on. So next question. First car. What was it? What colour? What was it? What happened? Did you have any crashes?
I had a Rover. I mean, fortunately, I've never
Have you not?
Never had a...
Me neither.
We're going to hear about this.
Yeah.
I had a Rover. I think it was like a 214, something like that. It was like a bobbly shaped old Rover.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not around
racing
anymore.
green.
No, it was actually silver.
Oh, you have a silver?
Yeah.
Mate, that would have been worth a fortune. You never really saw that.
Head gasket went on it though.
Oh, it's game over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's game over. Mine was a blue Punto, Fiat Punto.
Was it blue Fiat Punto? What mark? Was it
0.5, mate? It was,
yeah,
one of the very first, right? Straight from France.
Yeah, I can
straight out of the workshop. You know what I mean?
Go on in. What was? Have you? It was a bad crash?
No, not really, man. It was raining. I was going down these roads, whatever, like that, and there was some lads in a Citroen Saxo.
I had a Citroen Saxo.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Dude, they were so good, Citroen Saxos. Do you have the 1.4?
I did, yeah.
Oh, mate, they flew, mate. They were fast.
Yeah, mate, they're lethal.
They were lethal, man. Like, one of my boys actually had a Vauxhall Nova, but he took the Vauxhall Vectra engine out of it and put it in that, mate. And he didn't tell anyone.
Did he not?
Mate, that was shit off a shovel. It was ridiculous. That was dangerous. But it was made out of tinfoil, you know what I mean? So he sneezed too hard and he fell over.
Yeah.
But yeah, some back roads going over, and I thought, yeah, I'll have him. You know what I mean? I'll have him. And then they cut in front of me. And I just slammed on brakes, but because it was pissing it down, I just skidded straight into the, into the curb.
Yeah.
I was like, Dad,
Dude.
My dad's a mechanic, right? I was like, Dad, anyway, he turned up and he was sick. He was actually, he was looking at the car. He went, 1 second, son. Threw up.
Because you had the crash, or was he?
No, he was ill. He was just ill, but he managed to come out. He threw
I can't
up.
believe my son has done this.
I can't believe it.
Not only does he listen to Bewitched, but he's also crashed his car and he's shit at driving.
Oh my God. You know, this Punto meant everything to me. And he threw up and then he was like, yeah, this is done, son. I was like, yeah, fair enough.
How do I put this? Your car's fucked. Never again.
Yeah. But then my dad helped me out. He sorted me out with another Fiat Punto, but this one had body kit on it.
Right,
It had been lowered. He had the amp and the speakers in the back.
I was going to say, did you have a sub?
Of course I did.
Yeah,
I had a sub, man. I was
JBL
playing
sub.
Lupe.
Yeah.
Bewitched. You know what I mean? Cruising around.
Cruising your maze, noise comes on after.
My legs were going nuts from it.
Don't know how that got in there, do you?
Sorry, boys. I thought that was a remix. You know what I mean? So we sorted me out on that one. That was a really good car. And that was fast too, because it had an air filter on it. The lot, man, the whole shebang. It was really, really good, that one. So I loved that one. And then my favourite car that I'd always had was a Ford Focus. Mate, you can move entire families in those. The amount of stuff I fit in that car, loved it. Absolutely loved it.
What did you have to put in a car at that age?
Well, it wasn't that. I mean, now we're going into maybe early 20s here.
Right.
But yeah, it was like a mirror.
Yeah.
A hairdryer. Ironing board.
And everything.
I used to have tints.
Did you?
I
did.
Mate, we are showing our age in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got challenged actually.
I wonder how many subs are just on subs.
Mate, we got from 25 down to 3. I was impressed though. It was a few more people who subbed. That's good. I was quite impressed with that. Really happy with that. But yeah, I had the blonde tints, man.
Yeah, I did too.
It was the done thing, man. You had to do that. That was it.
Still cool, right?
Dude,
the kids are doing it now.
Yeah, of course they are.
We set the trend.
Of course we set the trend. Like, yeah, mate, done my hair. I was like, yeah. Like, you want to see something special? Yeah. What you don't realise is that's going to fuck your hairline up when you're 35.
Yeah.
You don't know it now, but it's going to fuck you up, son. You know what I mean? You're going to learn.
Too much gel in a pocket.
I remember gel, and he used to piss it down.
Did you ever have a French crop where your hair like came straight out?
Oh, not out. Mine was just whop straight. Mine was like straight down and whop up at the front, man. Thought I was an absolute gangster back then.
Yeah.
It turns out I was not. I was not at all, man. That was gross. It was gross. So, what about your favorite car then? Like all time favorite car? Which one would you have?
I've always wanted a Porsche 911 Sport.
Mine's the old 911 Carrera, the very, very old one, the black one with the weird.
Look, I actually have it as part of my background here. The old.
Yes, that's it. That's mine.
Yeah, because I'd love one like that.
Oh my God! Here we go. We can actually be friends. Here we go, then that's all right.
Yeah, it's friendship continues.
Yeah.
6 episodes now. We might make it to 7.
We might not. But we might. But yeah, that's my favorite car. I would absolutely.
Beautiful cars.
Man.
Nice, like kind of wooden.
Everything.
Wheel,
like, it hasn't got all the gizmos, nothing like that. It's just warm, you know what I mean?
The engine, don't you?
Yeah, man, that's it. Yeah, they're my favorite cars. I remember seeing it for the first time thinking, what is that?
Sexy car.
I still remember it to this day seeing it, like, what is that car?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be my favorite car, fair enough. I mean, Kiz, she's a bit more like, I'd like the Koenigsegg. I'm like, I can't even spell that, man. You know, like, if you can spell that, good luck. You know, Top Gear, mate, ruin our lives. You know.
Next question. Cool. I'm really good.
All right, cool. So the next one is an interesting fact. Interesting fact. So I have one.
Go on.
This was, I think it was going to be like 2011 now. This was when I was in Manchester at university. My stepdad is a shit hot drummer, like really, really good. Self-taught, really good, like levels above, right? And he invited me to this this thing that was going on. So I went over, whatever, and it was I think at the time there was 120 of us drummers in one big, massive hangar. And at that day, we set the world record for the amount of people playing the drums to the same song. Really? So we held the world record until the London Olympics. And then they beat us in the London Olympics. But yeah, it's the interesting fact. I was a Guinness World Book record holder amongst 120 other people.
Put it on your link. They don't even have LinkedIn. Put it on.
Yeah, I've got to put it on something.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brag about it. Yeah, second largest.
Yeah.
Drumming.
I mean, I don't know whether it is. I was there like, what's going on? I thought we were going for a drink, pal. What's going on? You know what I mean?
What do you mean like that? You're more like that.
How about what's going on? Are they not going to play Bewitched? I know that. Back of my hand, pal. Back of my hand. You know. So that's my interesting fact, mate. Yeah, I was once a Guinness World Book record holder.
That's a pretty cool.
It's not bad, that, is it? It's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. So, interesting fact for you, sir. What is it? You fell down the stairs in a bungalow.
No? How do you know? Oh man, I'm trying to think. I've got interesting facts. I got like a funny story, I guess I could tell. Interesting. I was going for a photography interview in Angel in London. I was about, I think it was 17 or around 17, 18. And I go into the Starbucks where I was due to meet this person, and there was this woman sitting down at her laptop as she was writing, and I was just like, okay, well, she looks like she might be interviewing people. I was like, hey, are you waiting for someone called Julian? My name's Julian. She was like, yeah, I am. Yeah. And gave me like a weird look, and I was like, okay, I'll just sit over there.
Yeah.
And so I sat down by myself, and she kept looking at me, and she was like, I was like, okay, well, she's obviously busy, like on something. And this guy walks in, and I was like, that looks like the guy from Mighty Boosh. Do you remember Mighty Boosh?
I do, mate. Yeah.
Right? And I didn't know his name at the time. So anyway, she gets up, she's like, oh, hey, gives him a hug and so on. And she's like, yeah, come sit down. And at that point, I realised that his name is Julian. He is actually Julian. And I just so happened to be a Julian that walked in for an interview, asking if she's waiting for Julian, which explains why she was looking at me really weird. Like, has Julian invited someone else along? Like, who's this kid that's coming along?
Who's this little boy?
Yeah. So I just got up and walked out, and I never had that interview. I never got hold of the people because they didn't answer the phones or anything. So I'd already got rejected.
Because they probably saw what happened. Like, he's not right for this. He's not right for this.
But I was like, what are the odds that she is waiting for someone called Julian.
And then she was like, yeah. I'm like, all right. But then you just sat down.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, cool. Because I was like, she might not be ready for me, obviously, because she might be busy. And she gave me a weird look. And then she kept giving me kind of like this weird look, like, why is this guy?
This little boy looking at me.
Yeah. Where'd you get for an interview?
Mate, it's crazy as well, because like back then, like the lack of confidence that you had. Like now, if that happened, I'm like, so do you want me to sit down?
Yeah.
But back then, you're like, yeah. Okay.
Because
I'm going to sit over there in the corner.
It's for a studio photographer or like assistant, and I was like really nervous because I really wanted it. And I couldn't believe it. Afterwards, I walked out and I just laughed. I was like, no way! What are the odds? And he's a famous actor.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's actually really quite interesting.
Yeah.
It's funny and daft, man. But, I mean, my first ever job was in retail, man. I worked in a clothes shop. And I actually met Mike Tyson whilst I was there. He came to Doncaster, I mean, believe it or not, we ended up knocking someone out that night, you know? You know what I mean? It was a Doncaster Free Press. Mike Tyson knocked someone out. I was like,
Tiger's back.
Yeah. Because what I didn't realise for years, like I was at this retail place now it was called Tomahawk. He was like, genuinely.
I feel like I've heard of it. Yeah.
Maybe, but he was a maybe not. You don't need to make feel good, mate. It's fine. Like if you haven't heard of it, just say. Yeah. So you don't need to big up for 25 subscribers.
You're a loser. Go on.
So I don't know. Let's say I was there for 2 years, probably longer actually, because he was there when I was at school. But this guy used to come in all the time, and he had like really nice, Rolexes on. I think he was a gypsy actually.
Dressed in the nines, kind of.
Yeah, but he was like a bit underworldish, man. And I met him sporadically over the course of the years, like maybe 6 or 7 times. And the last time I saw him, he was like, oh yeah, like blah, 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 do you like boxing? I was like, yeah, man, I do. It's not too bad. He's like, all right, cool. Anyway, he was the promoter. And that's how I met Mike Tyson. He brought Mike Tyson in and he did a little thing, man. It was wicked. And I didn't know. Because I used to because the weird things back then in retail, you had to make sure that people weren't stealing. So, in the cubicle, I used to have to like peek in. Like, honestly, I had to. Are you all right?
Not setting a good example here. Like, right,
I know.
You got Bewitched,
dude.
You got the drumming session,
dude,
gangbang.
You just gave 400 kids headshots, but you beat the fuck up right now.
All right, true.
So yeah, that's cool. All right, so let's move on to the kind of like the interesting one, the Would You Rather section.
Go on.
Yeah, like, I don't know if anyone saw, but I created an actual website that if you want to go on it, you can just generate it. It's really good when you're drunk. So the first one is it's the one that was on my Instagram. But would you rather stub your toe 5 times randomly a day, full whack, or are you fighting a chicken every time you get in a car, taxi, whatever?
Yeah, but I feel like you can avoid getting in a car for the rest of your life, right? So it's going to have to be a chicken.
100% it's a chicken.
Because I'll get on a motorbike. Come on in, chicken.
Yeah, go on.
Hey, come and get me now.
Can't even fly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Loser.
So
Absolutely.
Proper loser, mate. So yeah, I thought, everyone says no right or wrong answer. There is with that one.
There is, yeah.
Fight the chicken, goddamn.
Yeah,
but
God. The people that are thinking about stubbing your toe, they're not thinking outside of the box.
No, they live in the box, though, Julian.
Yeah,
that's the whole point of this podcast, to get them out of the box. People are going around stubbing the toe 5 times a day, randomly.
But they could just, have the option to fight a chicken, but not have to actually fight a chicken.
Yeah, exactly. Stupid people. So I've got 3 more. Another one. Would you rather eat 4 or 5 paracetamol, just eat them, right? Or would you rather drink half a bottle of Listerine?
I feel like Listerine would give you really bad heartburn after. I feel like it would hurt. So it'd have to be the para.
But that's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it is horrible, but a taste will go. And you can eat after, right?
Yeah, sure. I didn't set a whole guiguideline to this.
Yeah. So I'm going in deep. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do the Listerine because I feel like it would really, the acid in it would really.
Yeah, you didn't have to do it all in one go though. Does that change it up? Look at me promoting Listerine.
I don't know. I think I'd rather still just do the para.
Yeah, do the
get over and done with.
But it's horrible that though. I don't know how they do it in films. You see them in films like pop. Nom, nom, nom. I've tried doing it once. It's not possible.
People in the mirror to yourself.
Yeah.
Can I do this? Can I be an actor?
Yeah. Can I do this?
Practice your next movie.
Nope.
You're like,
doesn't work, mate. All right, fair enough. So you would do that. Okay, number 3. Would you rather smell of fish, like really putrid fish, all the time, just constantly, or would you rather just uncontrollably just drool all the time? Like now you're talking, you're just fucking Laura. What would you rather do?
God, I don't know.
This one's the hardest one.
So would you actually, would you smell the smell of fish or would you actually smell of fish?
You would smell of fish.
Oh,
So
it'd
like,
have to be the dribble.
yeah, so you're constantly drooling.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, because otherwise,
Fucking
imagine
monster.
trying to go on a date with a girl. I mean, okay, you're drooling. I love food. I just love the food. But imagine
appetizing.
sitting there smelling of fish. Like, people wouldn't want to sit near you or talk to you. At least if you dribble, they'd be like, this guy's weird. I can deal with the dribble.
Clearly has a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
just carry around a mop. Yeah, give the hint.
Just a bucket. Just
What
one
would
of those
you do?
things. Would smell like fish, you
Would you?
fucking monster. Why would I be drooling
You
all
would
the
rather
time?
smell like fish the whole time.
Yeah, than be drooling like a maniac.
Oh, that's one for the comments. That's
Yeah,
a good
like let us know. But I'm smelling like fish, man. I don't care what you
one.
think.
I'm dribbling.
Yeah. All right, last one then, yeah? Would you rather wear, every time you went out the house, wear ridiculous flares, like just 80s
Right, yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
late 70s flares, or would you rather have like one of those stupid collars like Benny or whatever his name is? What's his name?
You're thinking of
The bald guy, glasses.
oh no, I wasn't thinking about I was thinking of kind of like Grease style. Is that what you're thinking?
Nah, ridiculous. I mean, it's like 6-inch collar. Stupid.
Okay, right.
Which
okay,
one would
I
you
know what
rather
mean.
do? Would you rather wear like late 70s crazy flares, as in you can't see your feet? Those kind of flares.
Probably have to be the flares because you're normally walking around at eye level, right? I mean, yeah, sure enough, they're not going to be unavoidable, but at least you're not like looking at someone who's like walking around like this. You know?
See, I'd take the collar.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah, I mean, I can mix it up. I'm not going out in flares, man. No way. People that get to know you and then they see him like, yeah.
Breezy as well.
Yeah. Make it look like
Keep
a right
the flow
tuppence. You look like a right
What? And you wouldn't with the massive collar?
Dude,
Just like,
I could put a tie on it,
Yeah.
whatever. Like your skin tight up top, flares at bottom.
I don't know.
Mate, you're dangerous at this point. Like you are on a hit list somewhere.
I need to see a picture of these flares, just how bad they are. But I don't know. Man, I'd just start dressing retro.
Yeah.
Yeah, as in,
Just
I
constantly.
just, yeah.
Just carrying
Like-
a disco ball for
Like
no
a peace
reason.
sign t-shirt, you know, growing my hair long, some yellow, orange,
Headbands,
tinny
just constantly talking about
Yeah.
60s and all that. How it's the best time ever. Like,
Born in the 90s,
Yeah.
raised in the 60s.
yeah, right. Well, that's interesting. I mean, we figured something out about you there, mate. That's good. Okay. So, last thing. This is a thing because I always lose this, is a rock, paper, scissors. Like, my wife, Kieran, will tell you, I always lose.
Pressure's on.
Yeah, I mean, pressure's on you, mate. I'm used to losing at this point. So what we're going to do, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and on 3 we're going to do it. It's the first 2, 3. All right? Yeah, I normally do that sometimes.
Right, you ready?
Ready? So, ready?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yes, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Damn. 1, 2, 3. Yes, come on, Joe.
1, 2.
So, whoa, you're fucking sabotaging this shit. Hold on.
Oh my!
I'm one away from crowning victory.
Come on, let's go. Let's do this.
Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
Oh,
Come
it's
on.
2-2.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Oh, fuck.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, fuck's sake. Every time I always lose.
Yeah.
So that's been episode 6.
And that friendship is over.
That's it, it's done. But you know, that's how it works, unfortunately, guys. I never do it. If you ever see me in public, please just play that with me because I'm dying to win one somewhere. I actually thought I had it in the bag then.
Yeah,
Thought I had it in the
I'm
bag.
afraid I was going to lose it.
I was gonna whip out dynamite or something just to win that last round there, man. But yeah, that was good.
That was good.
So yeah, that's all in a nutshell, I suppose. Obviously, we know what's going to be taken away from this fucking podcast. We know what's going to happen here.
I think like we, with this episode, we just wanted to be fun, joke,
God.
around. The two episodes ago, on episode 4, we did the AI video, which has done quite well.
Yeah, it's
Done really good. And then the last video, again, was a bit of humour, a bit of business, talking about digital nomadism as well and visiting the planet. So I quite like just mixing it up and, we're getting back in the swing of things.
Yeah, like I said, it's been 3 weeks for us now, man. Like, life, work, come together and then you just have a bit of a joke and that. We are going to be going to Geelong Rum Distillery soon. We're going to have a night.
We're not just getting out, we're going
We're going So we're going to do that, man. That'll be great. We'll get some content. We'll shove it on the podcast as well. On the
if we have
channel.
international viewers, which we probably do, a lot of them won't get half of the jokes like that.
No, they won't. But
It's going to think we're weird. But I can live with that. I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, this is just us, right?
Focus on the yeah. Nothing else.
Talking about long flared trousers, high collar. Mate, we look like a rope.
Yeah.
I feel like
mate, I think we should do that.
do that.
You wear the flares, I'll wear the collar. Let's go out.
Let's do it.
Go out.
See what happens.
Yeah, wicked. Well, yeah, that's been a great podcast, man. We just a little bit of fun this week. Yeah, just a little bit of fun this.
And it's
week,
though both of us have kind of a joke banterish personality and relationship as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just us being us.
Yeah, of course.
That's what we wanted.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So I'm glad you tuned in. The shorts from this will be hilarious. Yeah, if you made it to this far, well played. But the shorts from this will be absolutely fucking hilarious.
And
I know
also,
it's going to go viral.
Leave your comments about the would you rathers.
Yeah.
Let us know who your favourite hip hop artist would be, your favourite car, what you had, your first car that you had. Let us know about all of those. Be keen to see what other people
absolutely, man. Yeah, because there'll be different generations, I would think. And
nostalgic, isn't it? It is, man.
It's a throwback, man. It's nice. I like that. So
just quickly, have you seen the AI-generated 90s kids videos like, hey, we were born in the 90s, this is how we used to play out?
Yeah.
I'm watching them, I'm like, damn, gee, I'm so glad I was raised in the 90s.
That time, man.
It
was just, because it's things that I forgot. Like just the TVs.
Yeah.
Remember the TV? How fucking big they were.
Mate, I remember like getting home from school, putting on like a Nintendo 64 or a Super Nintendo, slotting in the cassette and playing games or
007 GoldenEye, mate.
Yeah, and playing with your mate, not playing online. You would play with your friends still, or you have fun. You might want to punch them in the face, but that was it.
It's how you play Kirby. You'd go out.
Kirby. I love Kirby.
Yeah. So talking about myself.
Yeah.
But but Kirby, that was essential. That was essential.
I loved Kirby.
All of it, man. The whole thing. So when I watch it, even like some of the sweets, I'm like, Jesus Christ, you can't get away with that now. Do you ever have Fanta Pop?
Panda Pop,
Panda Pop it was, sorry, Panda Pop.
Yeah, and it was normally like purple.
Yeah, and it'd be like this big cube. I think that was just acid, to be honest.
Mate, the amount of like bad chemicals.
Yeah, 100%. There's a reason why we're dropping like Sunny D. Yeah, do you remember? You must have heard about that kid that drank too much and his skin turned orange. Do you hear about that?
I heard about that.
Yeah, everyone heard. I don't know if it's true.
I don't think it's true.
Yeah, I didn't stop me drinking it. Sunny D California was my favourite one. That was the best one for me. That was good. But yeah, man, like nostalgia. We might have to do an episode on that.
Yeah, that'd be.
You know what I mean? Like 90s throwback.
I think it'd be cool. Yeah,
I think that'd be really, really cool.
Loved.
Yeah, man. Well, great. Anyway, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, we get distracted easily.
Yeah, we do. Sorry, guys. We meant to end this like 5 minutes ago.
See you in episode 7.
Episode 7. Be there. Peace. Wicked.
Cool. Thanks for tuning in, you legends. Now hit that damn subscribe button already.